Hi there. Oh, okay. I really want to do this, so let's try again. Hey, welcome. Let's talk about anxiety. I was always an anxious kid that grew up to be an anxious adult. Surprise! Well, actually, no surprise there. When I was a kid, it was kind of normal. Parents usually comfort each other by saying, "Don't worry, she's just shy. It's normal for girls to be shy. She will grow out of this. It's just a phase." Unlucky for me, this phase lasted much longer than anyone had expected. And you know what? It turns out it's more socially acceptable to be a shy, quiet girl in class than a professional in a work environment. Here, it seems, it's very easy to be left behind. However, even in this hectic environment, I found a perfect way to fit in and mask my anxiety. Drum roll, please. By becoming a people pleaser and isolating myself with overworking. Please don't follow this advice. Side effects include isolation, burnout, work-life balance, and depression. Use at your own risk. Anyway, have you ever felt anxious? I'm sure you have. We all experience different levels of anxiety sometimes. It's totally normal to feel anxious when we go through big life changes, or we're stressed with work, or our relationships don't go as we'd like them to. However, if we're worrying about every little thing, it can mean a bigger problem than just a phase. This kind of anxiety can feel really isolating and disruptive to our lives. It can sometimes even stop us from living at all. Okay, not to be dramatic or anything, but it kind of does. Feelings that are felt from an anxiety disorder are usually out of proportion to the situation itself. Picture this.
Welcome back to the Great Name Game Show. Our mission of the day is ordering a coffee. Here we have our contestant. They seem to be totally prepared for the task. Look at that outfit. Look at that confident walk. They've got this. Oh, but what is this? We can hear the heart rate increasing. The palms are becoming visibly shaky and sweaty. The contestant seems to be breathing rapidly. I think we might have a problem.
Okay, it will all be okay. I'll just say, one small latte, please. Wait, or should I order the season special nutmeg double cream super fancy drink? Oh, that does look tasty, but what if they ask me what toppings I want? Oh, it'll be too difficult to choose on the spot, or I might not hear them correctly, and that's so embarrassing. Why is everyone looking at me? Damn, I knew I shouldn't have worn this coat. It makes me look ridiculous. Oh, it's almost my turn. What if they can't hear my name right and I'll need to repeat it? What if they write it wrong and I won't know which drink is mine? What if... Oh my god, I can't do this!
The contestant seems to be fighting a tough battle with their own mind and body. The audience is holding their breath. Will it happen? Will she order the coffee?
Could you please order my drink? I don't really mind. Just get whatever. I'll go get us a table.
Aw, today is not the day. We can see our contestant retreating into a corner of the coffee shop where she feels secure and can watch other wild people from a safe distance. Tune in next week to see if our contestant succeeds, but this time with more challenges than ever.
Even though the things we're often anxious about can seem quite small and even funny, it can be really tough and isolating to experience. We can often replay unsuccessful situations in our heads and beat ourselves up about it, which can further worsen our condition. I was surprised to learn that for many of us, anxiety and ADHD comes as a package deal. Studies show that approximately half of adults with ADHD have an anxiety disorder, and I definitely fall into that category. Yay! Sometimes anxiety is a result of ADHD itself. If this is the case, the most usual worry is about forgetting things, meeting important deadlines, and sticking to our routines. But if an anxiety disorder appears on top of ADHD, our worries become about a variety of things that are not directly tied to our ADHD struggles. If you're experiencing anxiety, it is always a good idea to see a mental health professional. Trust me, it doesn't go away on its own, so it's especially important to work on it. A specialist can help you find long-term strategies and help lessen the severity of your symptoms. If you'd like to learn more about anxiety, check out this Anxiety and ADHD workbook. It involves 27 pages of useful information, worksheets, and printables. I created it to share my own strategies and tips when it comes to dealing with anxiety. It is also specifically designed for ADHD brains. To get this workbook, please click the link in the description. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button to get notifications about future videos. And thank you so much, patrons, for making this video possible. If you'd like to support this channel and become a patron, please check out the link in the description box. You can choose from many tiers with cool benefits. Thank you. Bye.